नित्यानन्देश्वरसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis, Srimahans, Mahans, Tanedars, Kotaris, visitors, viewers, and 29th Inner Awakening participants and 25th Ingenious participants, visitors, viewers, everyone who is here and all over the world through Sadhana TV, Nityananda TV and two-way video conferencing. City is sitting with us, two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Diksha, Doncaster, UK, Kathmandu, Nepal, Oman, Sivagangai, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Singapore, Singapuram, and Hyderabad, Guptakashi, Scottsdale, Arizona, Warrington, UK, Houston, Kalahasti, San Jose, Madurai, Seattle, Chidambaram, Ohio, Prayag, Morris Plains, New Jersey, Guadalupe, Rameshwaram, Jorpati, Nepal, and Amersfoort, Netherlands, Phoenix, Kanchipuram, Kuala Lumpur, Palani, Winston-Salem, North Carolina, Oman, Sivagangai, Kathmandu, Nepal, Doncaster, UK, Surrey, Canada, St. Louis, Tirumala, Toronto, Kailasam, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Nityananda University, Los Angeles, Lexington, Kentucky, and more cities are joining. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. Today's message from Mahakala, Mahakala Vairava. The practical value of the great truth Shivoham. Please listen. Because of this Prana Pratishtha process happening, that is why I brought one Shivalinga here to show to all of you. See, this is the model Shivalingam which we are doing Prana Pratishtha. This is the one Shivalingam, the Spatika Lingam on which the Sri Chakra is drawn. Like this, many Shivalingams are made in various sizes, in 2 feet tall, 1 feet. So many Shivalingas are made, and the Prana Pratishtha is happening, energizing process is happening. Almost 432 places our devotees are planning to build temples. So we have started making deities for all the 432 places all over the world. So I wanted you guys to see this Shivalinga. It's kept continuously with water because during the energizing process it will get heated up. It should not crack due to that heat. That is why constantly kept under the water. I wanted all of you to have the darshan of the model of the Shivalinga. This Shivalinga is actually 1 feet tall. That linga alone is 1 feet tall and that pita is around 1 feet tall. The pita means the Avudayar, the yoni part which holds the Shiva part, the linga part. But the linga itself, because Sri Chakra is carved, represents Shiva due to his form, Devi because of the Sri Chakra, and Guru in the top of the bindu. The bindu represents Guru. All the three, Shiva, Devi, Guru, in one form is this Sriyantreshwara, Nityanandeshwara we call it. So the Shivalingams are getting energized. And one more important thing, now we also got a very authentic Stapatis who make deities to make the same Shivalingas in Navapashana, in the size where you can worship in your temples and houses. That work is also happening. So due to this Prana Pratishtha process, I will be speaking for a few days on these various truths represented by the energies installed, the thought trends, thought currents installed in the form of energy in deities. Actually, I wanted to start Sankhya Sutras, Sankhya philosophy. But due to this energizing process, Prana Pratishtha process, once I finish this Prana Pratishtha process, then I'll start expanding on Sankhya Sutras. So let me enter into the message today I wanted to convey to all of you. Today's Nitya Satsang, the utility value of Shivoham. Please understand, apply this science. I am Shiva in every step of your life. Today is Chandra Grahana. Especially Chandra Grahana involving Ketu, which is very, very auspicious for starting any spiritual process. That is why this inner awakening I have started on this day. Today is a very auspicious day to start a spiritual process. And you guys are really blessed to start your inner awakening on this auspicious day. Chandra Grahana involving Ketu. Ketu Grasta Chandra Grahanam, it is called. So please understand, I wanted today all of you to start this process. All of you, all the devotees, disciples, followers, everyone, start this process today, bringing the great truth of Shivoham into practical reality. Apply the truth to make yourself more responsible. Apply the truth to make yourself more authentic. Apply the truth to make yourself more integrated. Apply the truth to make yourself more enriching. If you start this process today, not only you will be successful, the whole cosmos will be supporting you, because the Chandra Grahana, this is the time your mind your being, your biomemory can be programmed to the highest possibility. Your muscle memory and biomemory can be raised and programmed to highest possibility. Please listen, not for any pride or anything. I am telling you the exact incident happened yesterday, one small incident. Suddenly I asked my Swamis who are helping me, assisting me, I told them to get a set of books from Lonavala Yoga Institute. I told them, please get those books. And I also wanted to acknowledge their great contribution to yoga, pranayama, and the science of Hatha Yoga. Lonavala Yoga Institute, for amazing contribution and authentic translation they are providing to the whole world about all these yogic scriptures. I wanted to give my acknowledgement, gratitude, respect for their contribution to this field of yoga, pranayama, Hatha Yoga. So I told the Swami to bring that book. We have, I think, some 25 books, or I don't know the number of books. We have a large collection, and they brought the whole thing and kept. As usual, I was taking each book and scanning. There's a new set of books arrived very recently. The publisher himself signed in every book with a message for me saying, please accept this. And I was enjoying that and just going through all the books, and maybe in 1 hour I kept all the books this side. Means completed. Suddenly that Swami came and said, Swamiji, I have seen only in the movie. The person was quoting a recent movie where a robo will pick up a book and just wave in front of its eyes, throw. And Swami was quoting that and saying, what is this, Swamiji? I saw you picking up and doing this and throwing. I smiled and said, what do you mean? The person asked, what do you mean by putting the books this side? Means you finished or what? I said, what do you want to know in those books? Ask me, I'll tell you. Or you take any book and open any page and ask me to repeat what the page number. If you want, you test. The person said, enough. I don't want to test you anymore. I just said few things about those few books. Pick up this book. This book is nothing but Mahadeva's teachings to Vamadeva. This book is the Mahadeva's teachings to Devi. So this is the process of Kumbhaka and Pranayama. The Swami was shocked. Please listen. I don't want to claim it is my unique power. Through this incident, the statement I want to send to all of you, the moral of the story is, this power is possible. It is a science when you complete with your ignorance, when you are tired of your ignorance, and complete with your ignorance, complete with your lifestyle of ignorance, This power is simply possible. Please listen. When I tell this incident, I am not talking to you about my glory. I am talking to you about your possible glory. I am talking to you about your possibility. We all have that cute feeling of living with a minimal memory, because somehow we think more number of thoughts means more stress, which is completely wrong. Listen, which is completely wrong. More number of thoughts are not more stress. More number of thoughts from incompletions are more stress. See, it is your internal fight which encourages thoughts and which wants to be thoughtless. That is stressful. Actually, thoughts by themselves are like Lakshmi, wealth. Right way of applying it, you can just manifest wealth without manipulating. There are only two kinds of people who are wealthier in the planet Earth, the humanity. One who manifest wealth, other one who manipulate wealth. That's all. Thoughts are like Lakshmi. If you know how to manifest them, you will manifest wealth. But if you are stupid to manipulate yourself, you will be manipulating wealth. Anything manifested can never be taken away from you by anybody. Anything manipulated can never stay with you, however you may try. I am telling you. Anything manifested can never be taken away from you, however you try. How much ever your detractors, opponents, enemies try, nothing can be taken away from you. Thoughts by themselves are not enemies, but your conflict with thoughts, doubt about thoughts, hatred towards thoughts, they are the biggest problem. You see, understand? It's like this. If there is a riot outside the temple, you may not have gone for the riot. You would have gone for the temple, and you just now had darshan in the temple and came out. But you saw the riot. Just because you are in the wrong place, police will catch you also. Same way, many times your thoughts exist when you feel stressed and incomplete around you, but that does not mean they are responsible for that stress and incompletion you are feeling. You file a FIR on wrong person. You file your incompletion report on wrong person. You attribute your incompletions to your own thoughts, which is not right. Please understand, your conflict, contradicting thoughts are only responsible for your stress, not your thoughts themselves. For a second, you want to be completely thoughtless, and next second you want to have the best thinking methodology. So this is responsible for the stress. Thoughts themselves are not responsible. You need to know this basic truth. Only then you will drop your hatred towards memory, having a vast memory, or having large number of manifested aligned thoughts. Understand, consciously manifested aligned thoughts are blessing for your life. That is what I call conscious existence. Actually, the consciously manifested aligned thoughts can't even be called as thoughts. The space created and expressed, radiated in the field of the mind. Because you have a wrong understanding about the word thought and mind, I don't want to use the word thought and mind for the expression of the conscious being. Understand, it is too much of resistance towards thought and attributing your thoughts are responsible for many of your bad, wrong experiences about life. That is reason for the stress you experience. We all have the deep hatred for handling vast memory and thinking. That needs to be completed. When you complete that, your biomemory can be programmed to handle your Shivoham experience. Shivatva experience. I tell you, the amount of memory I handle, whether it is the minute details of the temple deity's creation or the false cases filed on me, or the number of properties, ashrams, temples we have, or the details, which property has a borewell, which has a fencing, where how many ashramites are staying. The amount of vast memory I am handling, I am telling you, people who work around me will know, this amount of memory, even 1/10 if you have, you may go mad or become loose in your due to your stress. This such vast memory doesn't create even one layer of stress in my system. Nowadays the machines have come to measure the stress in muscles. I can put myself in any machine and prove clearly there is no stress handling such vast information and memory. The one and only reason is, I am very clear, it is only unconscious, conflicting, contradicting thoughts create stress, strain, incompletions in us. Clearly manifested conscious thoughts do not create any stress in us. They only bring auspiciousness, goodness in us. They only bring goodness in us, auspiciousness in us. Not having incompletion towards your thinking process, remembering process, recalling process, cognition, the cognizing process is thoughtless awareness, restful awareness. Not having incompletions towards your thinking process, cognition process, reasoning process, remembering process, recalling process is restful awareness. Whenever I speak about some incident from my life, some manifestation happening through me, I am not declaring my glory. I am declaring your possibility. My glory is your possibility. Trying to open you to your possibilities is my greatest glory. What other glory you can give me, attribute to me? No. I am not glorified by anything other than seeing you open up to your possibility. So whenever I am talking about some incident, I am just reminding you about your possibility. Constantly, an enlightened being reminds you about your possibility. Constantly, he reminds you about your highest existence. Listen. Shivoham. 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 Repeat this great experience continuously. Whatever comes up as an incompletion, not letting you to be in the space of Shivoham, complete with it. Complete with it. Complete with it. And use the Shivoham, strength which comes from the Shivoham, to make you more authentic. Means align yourself to your best inner image, best outer image, best others image, best life image. Make yourself more and more energetic, living. I tell you, living means loving. Living means loving. It is living that makes you loving. All other love, compassion, how can any compassion, love come from the very low inner image? Low inner image is like a drainage. From drainage, do you expect sandalwood smell? A great scent? Sandalwood smell will come only from sandalwood. A great great smell can be experienced only from incense or perfume, something good. So bring that inner image of Shivoham, you will see all your actions radiate such powerful love and compassion, without incompletion or powerlessness. Otherwise, I tell you, most of the time, your so-called compassion is nothing but fear of conflicts. You don't want to face the situation, you want to escape, and you call that as compassion. I have done that mistake. That is why I am telling you. Maybe some janmas before, but I know it. Let your fear of facing conflicts be not justified as a compassion or love. Face whether the conflicts inside or outside boldly. War can never be postponed. If it is postponed by your fear of facing the conflict, it will only be advantageous to the enemy. Out of completion, the love and compassion, out of completion, whatever you experience, whether you wage the war or postpone, it will be pure expression of compassion. What do you think Krishna was doing in Kurukshetra? Do you think he's a murderer? Mass murderer? He wants to kill everyone? No. He knows what he is doing. The large quantity of wrong muscle memory and biomemory is built, which is not ready to do completion. But the planet Earth needs to be purified if the Earth needs to be saved. So he's cleaning the whole space for the new civilization to happen. And he is liberating people. Person like Krishna, in his ultimate powerfulness, whether he wages the war or keeps quiet, is embodiment of love and compassion. But if you are showing, justifying love and compassion just because of your fear of facing the conflicts, because you don't want to face the conflicts, and your actions which you do due to the fear of facing the conflicts, you claim as compassion, love. No. That will neither be love nor be compassion. Make your inner space Shivoham. Make your inner space Shivoham. Make your inner space Shivoham. Go on, go on, go on. Every moment, use this great truth. to bring strength to your inner space, courage to your inner space, completion to your inner space, complete with all the incompletions. Make your inner space more and more intelligent, bright, strong, powerful by this great truth of Shivoham. Every problem you have, attend it with this one great truth. The one and only truth is you are Shiva. The highest possibility you visualize you can be. That's the definition I'll give when I use the word Shiva here. The highest possibility you can visualize that you can be, and much more, is Shiva. You can. You are. I don't even want to say you can be Shiva. I tell you, you are Shiva. Anything other than this, complete it. Complete with it. Bring tremendous completion to your being with this great truth of Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Bring this great truth Shivoham to expand your possibilities. To express yourself to yourself. The essence of today's satsang, the message from Mahakala Bhairava to all of you, start realizing the practical utility of the great truth Shivoham. Use this truth to realize yourself. Of Shivoham. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate. Let you all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching and causing eternal bliss. Nityananda. Thank you.
Nityananda Dhyanapitham, Nityananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nityananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.